Rising onion price in some states are a serious concern and require urgent action. First, the supply must be increased by importing more onion or redistributing current stock to stabilize price. Second, transportation and logistics, especially in East Malaysia, need improvement. Upgrading infrastructure and offering logistic subsidies can help reduce costs and ensure more consistent pricing. Third, a price ceiling should be set in the worst affected states to protect consumers, with strict monitoring by KPDN to ensure compliance. Lastly, authorities must crack down on profiteering, such as hoarding and unjustified price hikes using the price control and anti-profiteering action. With these steps, boosting supply, improving logistics, enforcing price controls, and stopping profiteering, we can effectively tackle the onion price crisis.
Next, if the government set a price ceiling of RM4.50 per kilogram of onion below the national equilibrium price of RM4.58, this intervention will have several effects on the onion market. Is excess demand, a price selling below the equilibrium price causes the quantity demanded to increase. However, at RM4.50, producers are less willing to supply onion, especially since production and distribution costs may exceed this ceiling in many regions. The result is a market shortage where demand exceeds supply. The black market activity is when shortage arises. Some sellers may resort to illegal or informal market where onions are sold at higher price. This undermines the purpose of the price ceiling and can lead to reduced transparency and enforcement issues. The reduced incentive to supply farmers and distributors may reduce their output or divert their supply to regions or countries without a price ceiling. In the long run, this could discourage investment in onion farming or lead to lower quality due to cost cutting.
Vertical axis Y show price, horizontal axis X show quantity. Demand curve usually sloped downward from top left to bottom right, indicating that when the price falls, the quantity demanded increases. Supply curves usually sloped upward from bottom left to top right, indicating that when the price rises, the quantity supplied increases. The demand curve and the supply curve intersect at a point. This intersection point is the equilibrium point. The price at this equilibrium point is the initial equilibrium price, which in this case is RM5.38. The quantity at this equilibrium point is the initial equilibrium quantity, which is the quantity of onions traded at RM5.38. The government set a maximum price ceiling at RM4.50. A horizontal line will be drawn on the graph at this price level. Thank you.
To support onion producers, traders, and growers, the government can implement several strategic and comprehensive measures. First is subsidies to the local farmers. Help cover the cost of fertilizers, seeds, pesticides, and labor. Reduce production costs and increase onion yields. Second is financial assistance and incentives includes soft loans, cash assistance, or special funds. Enable investment in modern agriculture technology. Third is logistic and infrastructure improvement. This is construction of collection center, cold storage, and transportation facilities. So the overall impact is stabilize local onion supply and price, increase the competitiveness and well-being of the country onion entrepreneurs.
Question D. Based on your opinions, are subsidy needs in addressing the issue of rising onion price? In my opinion, yes, because subsidy are very important in the short term. Short-term subsidy are financial assistance provided by the government to address the country's economic issue. This is because they can stabilize price by avoiding drastic price spike and can help low-income people to buy goods at reasonable price. Subsidy can also help reduce the burden of a few people who have to bear the high cost of living. However, in the long term, they are provided continuously or for a longer period to the people to solve problems in the economy. The government needs to focus on local production efficiency, infrastructure repair facilities, increasing the efficiency and competitiveness of product, and develop the agriculture sector as a whole so that produce will not be complete depends on their subsidies.